Are you sick and tired of the 9-to-5 grind? 6 a.m. wake-up calls, the boss is asking you to work overtime yet again. All the while, you are wondering if you can actually afford that extra shot of espresso in your morning coffee. How is it going, guys? Welcome back to Pattaya, Thailand, and welcome back to another video. Over the past couple years, it would be a complete lie to say that I have not made plenty of mistakes, and I've also seen firsthand plenty of my friends make their own. And if you are planning a transition from the normal 9-to-5 grind to maybe starting your own business, or maybe just switching to online remote work, but essentially becoming a digital nomad, maybe moving away from your home country and making money via the internet, there are a few things that you should know, things that will be a lot different, and mistakes that you absolutely have to avoid if you want to be successful. And today, that's what we're talking about, so let's do it. If you're planning on completely changing your lifestyle, of course there's some things you're gonna have to experience yourself to really understand what it's like and whether or not it's gonna be the thing for you. But there are a few things, if you know about them ahead of time, you'll kind of know what to prepare for, and it will more than likely save you a lot of grief later. So make sure you stick it out to the entire video so you know what not to do and you can avoid some situations that I put myself in. Career, lifestyle change, anything that pretty much changes the entire dynamic of how you may be living right now. Of course, one of, if not the most important thing, is money. And one of the biggest mistakes that I see a lot of people make when making that transition, especially if you're planning on moving overseas, is one, overestimating where you might be able to get in a certain period of time, which we will get into more detail later. But all in all, a failure of understanding the goals you need to set when you're starting your new jobs, whatever it may be, as well as a failure to understand the goals you need to reach to be comfortable, whatever your lifestyle may be, in your new place of living. Welcome to Thailand. There's always some type of grinder, something. If you are anything like myself, I am the master procrastinator as well as a master debater. If you have any tendencies where you like to procrastinate, becoming solely responsible for your workload, if you're used to working a 9-to-5, you're used to having to be in at work at X time, you leave at X time. If you're late, there's somebody there to reprimand you. If you're switching to a system where you are in charge of yourself, it can be really easy for that to be a catalyst in you procrastinating. Those goals and those milestones that you've set are just gonna keep getting farther and farther away, because if you sleep in late or you take a few days off in a row, there's no real direct consequence for it. Of course, farther down the line, you're probably gonna make less money, but you're not gonna get fired, you're not gonna get written up. So when you do become your own boss and you're in charge of yourself, good time management and holding yourself to a realistic level of responsibility is absolutely essential. Now, assuming that this is gonna be a brand new transition for you, if you already have a skill that you could switch to completely online work, then that's great, you're already ahead of the curve. But if you're completely making a jump to online work from normal 9-to-5, office work, whatever, putting all your eggs in one basket can be a big mistake. Jobs, just like any other skill set, there's gonna be a learning curve no matter what you're doing. And what's not to say the thing you think seems interesting at first, maybe you start doing the work and then you realize it's not really for you. And by that point, you've already moved overseas, you're committed, you've got bills to pay. So I think when you're first starting out, try to diversify a bit. Try to put an egg in as many baskets as you can, as long as you're still able to nurture and give each one enough time to give it the best chance of being successful. Now with your 9-to-5, you're going in, you're making friends at work. There's people that you see every day. Once you go fully online, you're gonna spend a lot of time at home. You might go out to some coffee shops and things like that, but especially if you're overseas, it's gonna be hard to make those initial friendships that you do when you have a job. Not to mention being away from your friends and family. So even if you are a person who kind of likes your own space, usually likes to do your own thing, one thing to get ready for, we all deal with it, is there's gonna be points where you feel super isolated. So I think it's really important to make an attempt to try to get out a little bit, make an active effort to make your friends, get some hobbies, do things that are gonna get you out of the house and get you off the computer. have all been on TikTok, Instagram, whatever, and we've all seen those videos of, I started my drop shipping business last month and this month I made $14,000. Invest $500 and turn it into $15,000 in 6 months. I'll tell you right now, 99.9999999% of all those get rich quick scheme videos you see of people claiming that they started drop shipping and within 6 months they were a millionaire, or they were making $80,000 a month with their first products, making hundreds of thousands of dollars a month from affiliate marketing when you just start out. This is all crap. It's bullshit. It's not true. If you look at the commonality between all those creators that are making those type of videos, it will always be, I did this, 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 and this. I made this much money. Comment this and I'll tell you how. Then you comment that and they will drop you a link to a course that they are selling, essentially saying, take this course and within 3 months you will make hundreds of thousands of dollars drop shipping. This is 100% crap. Don't fall into that. Don't get sucked into that. Just like anything else, especially trades that are gonna make you lots of money in the end, they generally have huge learning curves. If you're talking about drop shipping or affiliate marketing, drop shipping, you're gonna need to learn advertising, which is a whole beast inside of itself. Affiliate marketing only really works if you have an audience to market to. It's not like you can just use your Instagram with a few hundred followers and post some affiliate links and all of a sudden you're gonna be making hundreds of thousands of dollars a month. So no matter what you see, even if there's screenshots or anything, you can fake all of that stuff now. There's programs to fake text messages. There's programs to fake analytics. That is all crap. So don't fall into the hole, and especially don't jump ship on your job right away without preparing yourself because you saw a TikTok or an Instagram or some creator that's saying you can start doing this one simple online thing and start making hundreds of thousands of dollars within months. It is just absolutely not true for the vast majority. Of course, you can luck into things, it does happen, but way more than likely, that's not gonna happen for you. I am all for taking risks. I am all for doing things to change your situation if you are unhappy. But no matter how bad you want something, you need to understand the realities of it, especially if it's something that you wanna do, you want it to stick. Anybody can quit their job, go live overseas for a year on their savings while they try to go completely nomad. If it's something that you wanna do for as long as you wanna do it, these are things you should avoid and be ready for, and you'll be setting your own hours and making money in no time. If you would like to learn a little bit more about life living overseas, feel free to click the video on screen right now, whichever side it is. I never get it right, and I will catch you guys in the next one.